behold the kidney. So, kidney, ureter comes out of the kidney, runs down here. If we open up the kidney, you can see the renal cortex up top here, followed by the medulla, followed by papillae, and then there's this sort of gap here, that's the pelvis. It's where all the stuff meets, and that connects to the ureter. What you already said. I know, I was just saying it connects to it. Anyway, so yeah, that's the internal side of a kidney. Oh, and the papillae and the medulla together make renal pyramids.
Papilla and medulla. So it rhymes equals pyramid. It's supposed to make you look like a pyramid. It's supposed to look like a pyramid, but I don't see it.
Oh, what the hell is a hilus?
Hilus is the I don't know.
It's the place where they all meet, the renal artery, renal vein, and the ureter where they all meet.
Oh,
Hilus,
so
right?
That's pretty much the same spot, right?
Yes. What did you call it before?
The hilus.
Oh, I thought that was just all in the pelvis. Anyway.
Next is the renal sinus, adrenal gland. Okay, I'll show
Oh yeah, adrenal gland. We have to go on the other side. It is this one? No. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? Adrenal gland. Oh yes, here we go. So it's actually chopped in half here. So here's half of it, and here's the other half of it. Yeah, and they go together, and they're the adrenal gland. And there isn't one on the other side apparently. So we're a very calm, relaxed cat. Anyway.
Okay. Urinary bladder.
It's in this mess of fat here. So fat. The bladder itself is this sort of circle.
Where's the fundic portion?
Fundus and the neck.
Fundus and neck.
Oh, the neck
So
is
yeah, the
like
fundus is at the top, and the neck is at the bottom.
the skinnier part. Urethra.
Urethra, that extends off of the bladder. It goes down out, all the way out.
Yeah, we have to find the renal sinus. That's the last
Yeah.
one. Where's renal sinus?
Finish this one.
Isn't it just the thing where it all
We'll
collects?
be back after these messages.
Pelvis. It's not on there.
It's not labeled. Here. The cavity
You
in
didn't
the
stop
hilus.
recording.
In the
No,
hilus.
I want the
The
video.
hilus. The concavity
Please send this
on
to
the
me.
medical side,
think
medial
about it.
side of the kidney.
Only if you look at this camera
So-
house.
This is the hilus.
Go ahead. Okay, back to our commercial break over. Where's the hilus?
So the hilus is like where
Don't
they all
block the
go in,
camera.
where everything goes in.
Yeah.
Are you pointing at
Where,
it
like,
now?
yeah, so it's where all the arteries, vein, and ureter
okay.
all go into the kidney.
That's the hilus.
And then the renal sinus is the cavity in the hilus, so apparently there's a little cavity in there.
Okay. Good for Okay, male. Testes.
Testes, so it's severed, but it was about there. So there's there's one of the testes.
There's only one?
Yeah,
the other
this
one's
one-
still
This
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't extract.
Oh, okay.
Scrotum.
So it's like it only has one adrenal
Scrotum.
gland, one
Scrotum.
Scrotum is the covering.
Don't scratch the freaking iPad.
Is the covering. We've pulled that
Tunic
back.
vaginalis.
That was the sack that this thing was in. You can still see
There was a
portions
small.
of it.
There was a sack on it.
You can still see portions of it. It's a very thin layer.
Yeah,
See
it's
that
out there
little
now.
bit sticking up
Yeah.
is part of it.
It's
Although
called
normally it's not sticking up like
Tunic vaginalis, and if you want some advice or tip how to remember it, as Michael said,
It's the
it's
tunic vaginalis.
that it's vaginalis.
All right.
Vagina.
that. Epididymis. So
What's next?
the epididymis. You can, if you look carefully and focus,
Move the thing, and I'll try to focus.
click on it.
Oh, there you go.
So, if I can, there we go. Okay, so that you
Beautiful
see
camera.
here, this part that's sort of laying on top of it is the epididymis.
Epididymis.
Whatever. You know what I mean.
Pointed the hair things?
No.
No. Those
Like,
hairs
it's
are just
like-
from outside. See,
It's like, you
there's
see how there's
there's
like one layer and then it goes to another. It looks like
Okay.
Yeah.
that.
there's like
layer.
you can sort of see where they split here.
So it's just like the out.
It lays on top of it,
Yeah,
like,
like-
all
like-
along it,
Kind of like when the pancreas is laying on top of the duodenum.
sort of.
Okay.
But yeah, you can see the line here. It curves
Yeah.
like that. That's the edge of the epididymis, the bottom edge.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Next
up,
is moving this thing away. Ductus deferens.
ductus deferens. So that we didn't actually see. TA suggested it was inside the epididymis.
Okay.
Cool.
Spermatocord.
And it does lead up into this spermatic cord. So this is part of a spermatic cord. There's another part here, which runs up through here, and if they weren't severed, would come out. Sorry, would come out here, and then now you can see it here. That's more spermatic cord, and it comes around, loops around the ureter, and then ends up joining with the urethra.
So it's this thing right here.
This.
Okay. Inguinal canal.
What canal?
Inguinal.
What?
I've never seen that
I
word.
don't remember that on the label.
Where is that?
A
Spermatic
short
cord.
passageway through the abdominal musculature.
Oh, so somewhere in here, I guess, where it goes from the outside through into the body cavity.
Okay.
It's been torn
Inguinal.
to shreds.
Okay.
The where? Sorry, I didn't see that.
It's where so here's one part of the spermatic cord, and then here's another inside the body cavity,
Okay.
and then there's this part is actually outside.
Yeah.
So the canal thing is where it would go through the muscle wall.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then the next two things we don't know, we can't find. Prostate gland.
Yeah, so I just want to say something. The prostate gland, they maybe found it, maybe.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm still trying to expose it. Anyway, so there's a bone that was cut across here, and according to the diagram, the prostate gland should be right under the urethra, above the rectum, right around here. And then there's another crossbar along here, and that's where, under that should be the bulbourethral gland. Urethral gland, in also under the urethra and above the rectum.
Did you guys find the prostate?
No.
Yep. So spongy urethra is through there.
Okay.
It's towards the end of. It's not quite the end of the penis. It's right before it. So it's actually through there. It's a bit of a mess.
Okay. Penis.
Behold the penis. It's covered with fur. Corpora cavernosa.
Yeah, we didn't go through all of that.
What do you see those next?
Huh?
So we went on video.
Okay, so the corpora cavernosa is the inside of the penis. Corpus spongiosum, I'm guessing, is also inside the penis.
And the
Erectile
glans
tissue
penis.
located at the ventral surface of the penis. In the groove of the corpora cavernosa.
So then we have, what was the next one? Glans penis. Can you flip back? Yeah, but it's actually on the diagram. Yeah, glans penis.
See how much
So
you
that's
can
sort of the middle of the end. Not quite the end, but getting there.
Yeah, it's not focusing.
Oh no, it is the end of the penis. There we go.
Okay. Then it's the
Prepuce is right behind the glans penis. And once again, it's all covered up.
I thought it's the covering of the testes.
No, it goes
covering
up.
of the testes.
Glans penis
Is,
goes across, prepuce goes across.
Oh, okay.
the covering of the testes is the tunic vaginalis.
Okay.
That's the inside. That's the one that's direct. That's this sac here.
Okay, so what
And then the
was
scrotum is the covering,
fur covering.
overall
what was
covering.
the prep, whatever?
The prepuce is
Yeah.
right behind the tip of the penis.
My job is complete.
Okay.
Good
Is
job.
that it?
Oh my God.
Urogenital aperture
Which
osseous.
thing?
It's like the foreskin.
It's called my town.
On there?
Anal glands.
Well, when the
Back
os
there.
penis, there's that bone in the penis.
Okay, pretty much.